Hi, my name is Megan. Today I'm going to be talking about the differences between the book I, Robot and the movie I, Robot. So, I read the book maybe like a few weeks ago. Really enjoyed it. I loved it. I did a review of that, which you can watch. It'll be in the description, a link to that. I'd watched the movie years ago as a kid, and I absolutely loved it when I was a child. And then, last night I watched the movie and I loved it again. Just as good as I remember it, to be honest. A few stuff went over my head when I was a child, I think. So it was nice to watch it as an adult. And I thought it was really good, to be honest. Sorry, I'm getting off track here. I'm meant to be talking about the similarities and differences. So essentially, I think the movie is quite different, because the book followed wee short stories with different characters. Some of them were the same, like Donovan Apollo showed up quite a bit, and Dr. Susan Calvin, my favourite character in the book. Thankfully, she was in the movie, so that was great. Although the only complaint about her I would have, in the book, she wore glasses like I did. In the movie, she did not. Because that's the thing that I hate in movies, when they make a character remove their glasses and they're automatically pretty. That's something that really annoys me, because people can be pretty with or without glasses. Anyway, so that was really the only thing that I changed about her, kind of, pretty much. So she was in the book and the movie, which was good. There was also Lanning, who was in the book. He was a little bit in the movie, but not as much as the books. And then the character of Will Smith, I cannot remember his name in the movie, but he reminded me a little bit of Elijah Bailey, who is in the third in the robot series called The Caves of Steel. So not exactly iRobot, but to me his character is similar to Elijah Bailey. And so in the movie, there's this. Well, Dr. Lanning is he committed suicide, and they were wondering had he actually done it or had someone killed him. And then so I went to the crime scene, and Dr. Susan Calvin and Will Smith's character, and they were looking around, and they found this robot, and they were very suspicious that he had killed it. Well, Will Smith was. Susan was not. She said no, a robot can't kill a human because of the 3 laws. So the first law is that a robot cannot injure a human, is it maybe? Or through inaction harm a human. The second law is that they must obey the commands of a human. I think that's what you would say. Unless it conflicts with the first law. And then the third law is that they have to preserve their own life unless it conflicts with the first or second law. So she was saying that he could not have killed Dr. Lanning, or whatever you call him, Lanning, because it's in his brain, the laws, they're programmed into him, so he couldn't have killed Lanning. And so Will Smith starts investigating this because he hates robots. I'm not 100% sure why, but he hates robots. And so all of that was different, because I don't think, well, I mean, Dr. Lanning did not get killed in the books, whereas he did in the movie. And then the main similarity that I saw, the robot who named himself Sonny, he was hiding among robots. I think he was scared and he didn't want to get caught and all that, or killed or whatever. And that really reminded me of the story, I think it's called Littleoscar, where one of the robots hid among other robots, and he did that in the movie. So that was very similar. Although in the book it was kind of a little bit more interesting, because all the different ways that they tried to figure out which one of the robots it was, they did all these tests, interview, which didn't really work, and then they did what was it? They put a human in danger all the robots went to go and save the person, and they had to do all these like tests to see which one was like the robot who was hiding. So I thought the book was more interesting because Will Smith in the movie just like held up a gun to try and figure out who it was. I mean, it was quicker, and they probably needed to do it like quickly, so that was why they did that instead of going through the whole who-have like interviews and all these different tests. And then like essentially in the movie the robots turned bad and they were like attacking Will Smith, and they were making other humans stay inside. And that was not really in the book, but I thought it was like quite interesting. Like, well, I suppose in the book it was very like Littleoscar, but I think that chapter is like the most similar to the movie. Because in that, like, the robot who was hiding did actually attack Dr. Susan Cavill. He was like strangling her. So that's like the most similar a bit in the movie, like to the book. That's the most similar thing that I can think of, because the movie is very different, because our robots who like try and control people did not happen in the book. And then like the ones who like turned bad were being controlled by like, I think she was called Vicky. She was not in the book either. And she was the one who had like controlled these robots, made them do bad stuff. But yeah, I really enjoyed both. So I mean, I think watching the movie is good. And it kind of expands upon the book. Or if you do it the other way, yeah. If you can watch the movie first or read the book first, it doesn't really matter, because I think both are like really good. But yeah, I mean, I honestly, at the end of the movie, I was like wishing they'd made another, because I really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, there is no sequel. Who knows? Maybe they'll make one with all these like reboots and remakes that they're doing nowadays. You never know. But yeah, so I recommend you watch the movie and read the book, because both are great. And thank you for watching my video. I hope you'll like and subscribe. If you want me to review any other books or movies, or like do the differences between books and movies, I'm happy to do that. So if you want me to do that, just leave it in the comments. Yeah. Bye bye.